Okay, g'day again. Alright, I just discovered something interesting. This handbrake on this thing, or handbrake, park brake, whatever you want to call it, hasn't worked for quite a while. And, a couple of years, to be honest. And, I won't slack. I haven't bothered to fix it for my son. So. But, anyway, now that we're restoring it, I just went to try and adjust it up. And, there's actually 3 adjustment points, 2 on the cable and 1 on the brake itself. I went through all of them, couldn't make it work. And it already put on, and except it's slack too, I didn't even wash it. I should have. Some of the things I thought, I'll wash them later after we get it all together. Anyway, I've just discovered what the problem is. I'll show you. I'll grab a torch actually so you can see it. This is a mistake in manufacturing. This is a grand error. Okay. Have a look at the pads, if I can get in the right position. The pads don't come to the end of the disc. So obviously the hydraulic rear brakes haven't been working either. So they just haven't mounted them in the right place. And there's not exactly sure I'm going to get around that. I'm going to have to change the mounts in some way to bring it up a bit more. There isn't really room on this bracket. Oh. There is there. With a, I'd probably have to fill. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at myself, not looking where I'm pointing the camera. I probably actually will have to weld that hole up, since there's the bottom mounting hole just there. So I can move it up a bit higher. Whether I can, you can't really move the mount on the caliper. Or reposition the frame mounts. But I'm going to have to, what I'm going to have to do now is take the pads out and cut the unworn parts off, probably should put new pads in it, but they got enough meat. There's another year's worth of use out of them. So, but, even if I do that, it's only a matter of time before we have the same problem again, before the pads are meeting and not gripping the disc. This is just a major design fault. That should not have been like that. But so I'm going to have to lower the caliper by 10 mil or something, 8 mil. So the pad runs on the disc. And possibly they didn't match the disc to the caliper. Whether somebody else has changed the disc and not put the right disc on, I don't know, but that's Anyway, as I said, so I might actually look at where actually measure the running area on the disc, because if this comes to the bottom, the pad comes to the bottom of the running area, the grip area on the disc, then lowering it would just cause the problem to rehappen on the bottom of the pad. So it would be easier actually. Instead of cutting the excess off that, I might just cut it back to the metal, cut that part of the pad right off, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. That's a whole lot easier than trying to change mounts. It's only a rear, and this is not a fast machine here, putts around. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm going to take the pads out and I'll cut that excess off the back, cut off the bit that doesn't run on the disc. Anyway, so if you've got a rear brake that's not working, a park brake, rear brake in general, it's not working, here's something to look for. And yeah, so we're getting it back together. Put a new clutch in it. I fixed the oil leaks in the gearbox, pulled it apart. Not that complicated. Yeah, put 3 or 2 new seals. I'm waiting for another one to arrive, the one on the selector. They didn't have up my local bearing shop, so they'll be there Monday, Tuesday. That can slip in later without an issue, so yeah. I did modify the front ones, front mudguards. I don't know if I'd shown you before, I actually welded a stopper onto this top bar, because what used to happen before is you'd turn it on full lock and the tyre would go right in down here and start grabbing against the frame. And yeah, after putting the mudguards on, I didn't want the mudguards hitting on the frame either, so I actually put some stoppers on there. But it wasn't until I pushed it from the garage back in the shed that I realised how much I'd restricted the steering lock, the turn circle. And yeah, it was quite considerable. So I bent the stoppers back, and I moved this lower mounting bar up higher, and yeah, cut some of the guard away. So yeah, I've had to compromise, compromise the look and the effectiveness of the mudguard, just to get a better steering lock and turn circle. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit a like, please. Okay, bye.